I will tell you the truth, because with Legion, I've probably told a Legion already, smile. The Night Watchman, I'm confirmed.
Alright, Navean, we have to tell the rest of Legion that. We're doing it a little bit differently. We're gonna do something we've never actually done. We've literally, I don't think we've ever done this in the 3 years that we've done this. I can't remember a time in which we've ever tried something like this.
No, I don't believe that we have.
So Navian and I have also played games together on stream where we've had other storytellers, and Navian and I have both been in the game. We have had, I'm streaming, but I follow every change you make to your Grim is reflected on my Grim. Shouts to Patters for that tool. It was a very cool tool.
That's not Goose Mode. That is a
right.
different tool.
That was the Griminion.
Yeah.
The Griminion tool. Goose Mode is Goose Mode. That's a whole different ballgame. Man, remember when the bot had cats? You remember that?
I do. That was short-lived, but it was beautiful.
Oh, it was so good while it was the case. But yeah, so we've never actually done that. We've had games where I've story told and Navian has played. We've had games where Navian has story told and I have played. We've had games where we've been players together, but we've never actually done this before, which is we are doing the DBZ fusion where I put my little stalk next to the wing of the goose and we fuse into one entity, which is Goose and Tomato, together, playing as one player in Blood on the Clock Tower. And I think the best part about it for me is that it's going to allow us to kind of have it so that the chat gets to see some of the, the different ways that we approach the game. Like, you and I definitely don't play the game the same way. And I think that it would be really cool just to kind of have us, kind of together and see how we can kind of combine our talents into the ultimate Clock Tower playing entity. And no, not a rev pair. So we're not doing a rev pair. This is literally we are occupying one seat.
Yes, we are occupying the same seat.
We are occupying the same seat. We are playing the game together. So you might be asking, guys, if that's the case, wait a minute, hold on. Demeta's not storytelling. Navian's not storytelling. Our first script tonight is going to be Castlegaynia by Hallow. Hallow, obviously, frequent contributor here, CTBOTC, does a lot of work with our Sundays and our Saturdays. Helping organize our Saturdays, which I know is mostly a Navian thing, but sometimes does. And then also with our Wednesday games where we do beginner-friendly games, and then as well as our Tuesday pickup games are usually mostly organized by Hallow as well. So we thank Hallow for all of the work that they do around here. And Hallow's written a script, and it's called Castlegaynia, and it's been around for a very long time, about a year or two, maybe about a year and a half at this point. It's gone through a lot of different iterations, and this just happens to be the most recent one. And I'm year and a half. There you go, Hallow. Thank you. But yeah, it was close. It was close. Yeah, I don't know why the goose emoji is not popping up. That's supposed to be tomato gun goose emoji, but the goose emoji is not rendering on my computer. So
yeah, your browser is like not up to date, I guess.
Is one of you using Windows 10 and the other? Yeah, that's probably what it is. I'm on an older version, so copy the goose from the copy pasta. The copy pasta doesn't show up either. If you check chat, it doesn't show up in mine on my screen. It just doesn't show up. It's fine. We're just gonna superimpose it post production. Or put a little guy there. It's gonna be great. Anyway, Navian, do you have any thoughts on specifically Castlegaynia as a script? Have you played this script before?
I cannot remember. This is probably the script that we played in person where I snake charmed a leech and then hosted a night.
Really?
Probably. Hallow run the game, so it's got all the roles. It's got a marionette, a pacifist, a leech, a snake charmer, a knight.
Was that at ClockCon?
No, that was at
Oh, that was at Back Again.
Back Again, yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking of. I actually did play a game of Castlegaynia at ClockCon, or at least the preliminary versions of Castlegaynia, and I traveled in as the bishop. It was great. That was fun. I got to cosplay as a pious man of the cloth. It was great. So it's the exact opposite thing of what I am. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. Navian, is there anything in particular you would want to pull on this script?
I enjoy being a leech quite a lot. I don't think I've gotten to be an Oho or a Harpy yet. Plague Doctor seems fun. Puzzle Master's always got a potentially interesting, puzzle. Haha. to it. Still haven't been a knight. And also I think I've never been a bounty hunter. And I also have not been a high priestess yet. So yeah, that's a good little mix of both the good and evil roles that I haven't been and would enjoy being.
Do you enjoy being a harpy?
I don't think I've been a harpy yet. But I really like harpy as a character.
I do like harpy as a character as well. All right, so I think we're pretty much good to go. So I guess we can head back to town, and we'll let Hallow go over everything.
Okay.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
So
Howdy.
welcome to Castlegaynia version 3. This script, as Demanda was saying on stream, people in chat weren't hearing all of the spiel, but has gone through a lot of iterations. The first version of this script was written because Navean said, basically after I came up with the name for a script Monica was writing, and Monica went with a different one, Navean was like, okay, you have to write this now. And I'm like, sure. And the first version was bad. And then I reworked it. And then TPI just kept releasing characters that worked well on it. But anyway, this is version 3. It has Lycanthrope now, which is awesome. Lycanthrope works on this script. There's a whole lot of shenanigans here. Not, I believe, running with any house rules today.
Widow Bounty Hunter.
Oh yes, Widow Bounty Hunter. If there is a widow in play and a bounty hunter in play, the widow will not see which townsfolk the bounty hunter turned. That is for balance reasons on this script in particular. With all that said, looks like there is one person not in their seat.
Is it me?
That being Jason.
Oh.
There we go.
Are you running the Alejo rule?
I am not running the Alejo rule. Thank you for checking. All right. You should all have your characters. Good night.
Good luck, have fun.
It seems to work.
Hey, look.
Oh god. I ended up in the wrong chat. Hang on. I went to click night and I ended up clicking on Hallow's cabin. Oh god, I'm so bad at this. I'm back. It's okay. Everything's fine, guys. Guys, we're the butler. I love being the butler. Navean, do you have a don't say kill that butler. Navean, do you have a I mean, you and I both believe that butler is a really cool role.
Okay. I was saying that we should choose Moabach as our master because he is the founding member of the Butler Innocence Project, and I am its first member, so it only makes sense.
Yeah, I think the BIP deserves quite a lot of respect. So I'm perfectly fine choosing Moabach. I'm also BIP. Stop. But the BIP must destroy. The BIP's fine. I don't.
You can literally see our role, Ryback. You know that we are a good butler.
More importantly, I understand the metaing that it might be that we're not Legion, or that it might not be a Legion game. I did predict that this was going to end up being a Legion game for the two of us. I still think it can be, but I do think it's a little bit less likely now if we are the butler.
I agree. I find it much less likely. Not only should you not really be putting outsiders in Legion all that often, like it's recommended to not put any, but like of the outsiders that you can put in Legion, I think Butler's usually not particularly fun.
No.
So like I would recommend more or less any of these other outsiders in a Legion game over Butler. And then the Puzzle Master probably makes one of the Legions drunk, and then you kill that Legion in the night at some point. Plague Doctor's just less likely to die, but if they do, then I don't know, the storyteller can pick Harpy and Assassin and just balance whether and how it gets used. Puzzle Master, all right, I did Puzzle Master. Sweetheart. Sweetheart dies, unlikely to die, but if they do die, probably pretty likely to just drunk a Legion or drunk one of the townsfolk that are in there that aren't really doing much anymore.
Yeah, and I think Sweetheart, I think to your point, yeah, outsiders in general, if you did ever have a Legion game, yeah, you probably want to err away from outsider. You can't obviously never do outsiders, because then it says, oh, I'm an outsider, which means it isn't a Legion game, and exclusivity. But
yeah,
I do think that Butler in particular is pretty damaging with Legion. The other three, like you said, are a little bit less egregious, but I do think that Sweetheart in particular in a Legion game almost feels like you're not even really there,
Yeah, it's almost like a bit of a villager role, and that's fine. There's a lot of outsiders that can end up feeling that way, especially in Legion. Again, most of the time there shouldn't be an outsider. It's very limited. in what they should be and how frequently.
So is there anything in particular you would like to use as our public statements to players? Like, do you want us to, like, kind of claim a specific role? Should we say that we are bounty hunters with pings on Sean? What do we want to do?
I'm good with whatever. If we want to see like what Mullibach claims his role is, we could try to do a role swap. If he's something powerful, we could try to, protect him. Or find if some other player to role swap with. That's often what I enjoy doing as an outsider, is like trying to find good players to protect by swapping. But I'm open to like whatever. We can just claim something powerful and hope we die in the night.
We should claim Legion, Wolfie says. I'm not quite sure that that's going to work out very well for us, though.
Yeah.
Molly very well could be evil. I mean, that is the peril of the Butler, right?
Right. And on day one, you're just picking blind. So it's fine if Molly turns out to be evil and we figure that out, then we move to somebody else.
We could also tell Smallbox and Noku that there are marionettes. We could do that.
We could do that. I do enjoy telling people that they're my marionette. I also enjoy telling people who are not sat next to me that they're my marionette, even when that is not even on the script, not possible. Like there's no recluse even there. I'll still do it.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling fancy.
I'm feeling this metal tray that I am holding. It's cold.
Oh, no worm dish on it. Got it. Who are you serving on this fine evening?
In the interest of upholding the sanctity and the veracity of the sanctified Butler Innocence Project, we will be picking Mullibach.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you. What is the fun bit? What's the fun bit I missed?
Telling everyone that we're the butler and that they are our master, except for the person that we picked.
That is funny. Rishi in Toronto, if we did that, first of all, that requires an immense amount of force. It would also require the metal tray to be like razor sharp, like an odd job hat. But I also trust that the goose could like just kind of put the thing in the bill and just go and just yeet it at someone. And yes, it could probably definitely do that. Like a chakram or something like that. Are you saying a goose can't perform? I didn't say that the goose can't perform the task. It's just that tray has to be modified in order to be that lethal.
I mean, that's fine. I can modify a tray to be very sharp.
Yeah, I very much trust that you could. You're a very crafty goose.
Mm-hmm. I mean, all you need is like a file or a whetstone or something, right?
I'd like to give a shout out, by the way, to Cannibal Mime, Lisa Galasso Warner, Pan131, Baked Brie 4, Drunk Zach 31, Bella Rowley, and Pichu Slapping Butt. Thank you for the follows. Navean, I think I know which one wins.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's got to be the winner.
Yeah, of course.
Does Pichu even have hands? I mean, I guess Pichu has hands, right? Has to, right?
Yes, Pichu has hands.
Yeah.
Mimikyu, on the other hand, is like, it's maybe questionable exactly what limbs Mimikyu has.
I feel like it's one of those questions that like I'm gonna get memed on for, but like I literally was just thinking in my head and I was just like, because like there's legs, there's definitely legs. Like I'm not debating whether or not there's legs. It's just whether or not those legs have like a hand, something enough to be able to slap a butt, as it were.
Mm-hmm.
These are the things that matter. These are the questions that we all need to ask. The important
asking the important questions, of course.
Also, I love the case of it not being Butler blind, not being the case of it being Butler blindness. We went pretty early.
Yeah, I mean, you can't have Butler blindness if you make sure that you go to the Butler like first in the night.
Yeah.
You can still have Butler blindness because you could just forget to do that, but you can help mitigate it maybe.
Good morning. You all awake and rush out to the town square to find my body dangling by the toes from the second hand of the clock tower because the demon was feeling like doing something silly tonight. And there are some bite marks in my neck. How tragic. Go find the demon.
I promise. I swear it's not my fault. I swear.
Hey, yo. May we speak? God, this is going to take a while to get used to. May we speak with Sean, our ping?
Cool, let's get this out of the way now. Perfect.
Hello.
Hey, way to be subtle. All right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to claim Bounty Hunter to town because they're going to kill us anyway.
Oh, cool. All right, that works.
All right, so are you evil this time?
No, I'm just a clockmaker.
You're the clockmaker, you say? Did you
Which,
get
yes,
anti-clockwise?
It's a lovely token. It yeah, the hands on my clock go backwards. I'm in the southern hemisphere. That's how it works down here.
Does that mean your number is negative?
I have a -3.
Yeah, yes, the classic clockmaker -3. That old
Yep, that's a
chestnut.
real thing that can happen.
So-
No, but it's actually a +3. So
It's a +3, which could be us if you were evil.
this is true.
Clock 3 is very interesting.
Especially on this script. Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Rules out marionette unless I'm the marionette.
And rules out Legion if you're sober.
That's true.
Interesting.
So now it's just Leech or Oho.
Yeah. Are we your Leech host?
I will tell you on day 4.
What is this? Leviathan? Why day 4? Why 4?
Just sounded like a nice round number. No, you are not my Leech host though.
Okay.
It's Bruce.
Bruce is your Leech host. Okay. I'll put the token down.
Yeah, come on, Demeta. If we were the leech host, we wouldn't see Sean as our first ping.
True.
No, that'd be
big
way
true.
too obvious.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Are you cool with us executing you so we can get a new ping though?
Yeah, that works for me.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Chat. Yeah, we can talk Noku.
Demeta Navean.
Lead the way.
May we chat? Thank you. Hello, hello.
Hello. Navean, since I kind of took over the last one, do you want to like do this one and I can just hang back?
Sure. We're a bounty hunter with a ping on Sean, of course.
Okay. I don't know if that's true, but I do know probably that you woke up.
Ooh.
And I'll just leave it at that.
Well, did the other person that you pick wake up as well, or did you confirm that they did not wake up with them?
I have only talked to 2 people, so I'm not going to say exactly what they did, but I did confirm their role. So.
Okay, so then you can confirm that we have a ping on Sean.
Well, or you're the harpy.
Or the Leech.
Or the leech.
Or the leech, yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe the widow.
Also true, although I didn't hear a ping, so.
Well, maybe they're keeping it quiet for some reason.
Very fair. Okay, I will put bounty hunter extremely real A++ for now, and
I want
Extremely real.
screenshots. I want screenshots to prove that you put that reminder token down that said extremely real +++.
Okay.
Let's save it for after the game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Will do.
That's great.
Noku, our marionette. Noku, do you want to talk?
Can we chat?
yes, please.
Hello.
Hey.
Have you considered moving to a life of crime?
I did, yes.
Okay. How do you feel about it?
Love crime. Love moving out. All that stuff.
Wow,
Am
are
I-
you possessed by eggs in a basket? Because she also loves crime.
That cat does love crime.
Oh, that's good. I'm possessed by 2 cats that do love crime. Yes.
Is that a
They are sleeping
is that
now.
a leech host claim? Is that a leech host claim?
No, it's my cats are sleeping claim.
Ah, okay.
I am the pacifist.
You're the pacifist. Okay. You know what? We'll be real with you. We are the butler and you are the master.
Okay, I will vote.
Thank you. We appreciate that.
Thank you. You know what? We're both incentivized to vote then,
Yeah.
Yeah.
given your role.
Yeah.
Yep.
We could be executed and then it proves that we are the butler.
Yep, that would be nice.
All right.
Okay.
Let's
Thanks.
just
Molly, let's talk.
Okie dokies.
Hello.
Hello.
Blessed Mark Twain's cabin.
Bless.
not quite as blessed as the cheese thief cabin.
Well, nothing is.
What would you like to claim, Molly?
Well, I'm the puzzle master. Would you also like to claim to be a good puzzle master, guess?
Navean, what do you think?
I think no.
That's good, because a lot of people are saying yes.
Well, the only
Okay, well, I think you should rule us out.
and the only reason for that is because we got an incredibly real bounty hunter ping on Sean.
I, too, have spoken to this bounty hunter.
No, we're the bounty hunter.
No, you're
With a very real ping on Sean.
Super real.
I think there is a real pig on Sean, or it's Harpy Mad, but it's not you.
I'm offended.
Me too. I'm offended for both of us. All 3 of us, actually.
You know what I'm offended by? The fact that Emma posted this fucking copy pasta, and it really just it only hurts us, Molly. You know, like it's like we're the only 2 who know what it's like to be shot by a goose.
It's true.
It
hurts us specifically.
It literally hurts just the 2 of us. It's really just it's just so rude.
It is.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, I have you down as not a good puzzle master, guess.
We're not a good puzzle master guest, but we probably would be if you're like a monk or if you hear of a monk. We probably would be worth getting protected.
Okay, I haven't heard of one, but I'll pass it along.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Might as well be Sean. Oh,
sorry,
Wait,
sorry.
wrong.
Oh god, we did the thing. We did the thing we always talk about.
It's okay.
You jumped into it, and I didn't even look. I was just like, oh, that's where Demeta went, so it must be Town Square
Just
because
like-
there's multiple people with Demeta in it.
Classic server owners jumping into Dudley Town.
We're so rude. How much time do we
Emma
have?
says
We
that
don't.
copy pasta
We
is
gotta
perfect.
come back now.
Demeta love it the most.
We really don't. Molly and I really do not love that pasta the
No,
most.
you really do. I can just sense it off of you.
I mean, I'm the one who's called out by name. I'm the one who hates it the most, for sure.
I think you're mistaking hate for love.
Hey, Hallow, look, we're all
They're two
back in
very
town.
similar emotions.
Okay.
Welcome back to town. You have a bit of time to chat before nominations.
Is gossip on this?
Sure
There
is.
are no shenanigans on this script anymore.
Bruce.
It's truly tragic.
Hey,
Oh, there
we
isn't
can
even
make our own shenanigans.
Is it
I
too
have
late
heard-
to claim Widowping?
Yes.
Okay.
A little, but I will mark it down.
No, to be clear, not a claim. There's definitely not a widow in this game.
I see. Or they're self-poisoned, but that's still info in and of itself.
Yeah, I would never do that.
I didn't say it was you.
They did.
I'm getting weird vibes about this game, and I don't know how to describe it.
does it start with an L?
Is
and end
Legion
with
on script?
Legion is on script.
I don't think
How'd
it's
you know?
Legion.
I don't think it's Legion either.
I don't think
actually.
it's Legion.
Too
Me
many.
neither.
No
I
double
don't.
claims right now, so
I don't
they're
think
either
it's
lucky
Legion.
or
I have a double claim on my group.
I don't think
Me
it's
too.
Legion, but everybody I talked to was willing to hard claim, which feels weird.
Legiony.
It's because we're all
If it
lying, right?
helps. Yeah, Methblade, if it helps, I did lie to you in my hard claim.
Cool. That makes me feel better, actually. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Kev, for that absolutely beautiful image. Nominations are open.
Bruce nominates Smallbox.
Bruce nominates Smallbox. Tell us why.
Smallbox lied to me almost a full year ago, and Smallbox deserves to pay.
yeah, this did happen. A year ago at Clock Tower Con, Bruce asked me if I played in this server, and I didn't quite hear what he said, so I said no instinctively, because I didn't recognize him at first either. And then I remembered that I did know him the next day, and it's been taunting me and it's been on my shoulders ever since last year. But I've since atoned for my sins in this game, and that clearly must mean I have a blue token.
All right, you'll need 6 votes to put Smallbox on the block.
Have you really atoned if you're not dead yet?
Truth.
How many deaths does it require for one to atone?
Well, we'll see if one's enough.
6 votes is enough. Smallbox is on the block.
Shade would like to nominate Sean.
Please tell us why.
I am the chambermaid. I have information on Sean that does not line up with what they're claiming. It lines up with what the other person's claiming, but not with what Sean is claiming. Apparently there's also and I kid you, the person swore up and down that this was the truth. Apparently there is also a bounty hunter ping on Sean.
I would expect Hallow to be above these types of memes and shenanigans. That being said, I expect a cherry pie on this.
You will need 6 to tie, 7 to execute Sean, or 12 to cherry pie.
Cherry pie being everyone.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
all red hands.
There's
Yes.
so many hands. This can't be right?
Nobody voted for blueberry pie.
Well, clearly these are all the red hands, Legion.
6-finger
Yeah.
hands.
Confirmed good.
I only count 5 fingers on these hands, so it can't be Legion.
8's it off. Sean is on the block.
On these wings.
Is this the part where we should have mentioned that I have a bounty hunter ping on Sean?
Get in line.
Get in line.
We don't
Don't
need to
you
get in
mean
line. We
we?
were first in line, as announcing it at the start of the day.
That is true. That is true. It was announced extra early. Okay, we'll give you the fast pass line. How's that? Compromise?
Sure.
All right.
The TSA pre-check of bounty hunter pings.
That's quite good.
Yep,
Final
can't beat
call for
that.
nominations.
I'll nominate Shade.
Mia has nominated Shade. Tell us why.
We did just get a ton of votes on Sean. I don't expect a lift here, but that didn't really read like we nailed it. And Shade instigated that, so here we are.
I mean, yeah. If you, sure, why not?
You will need 8 to tie or 9 to execute Shade.
Hello.
Yeah.
Vote history is visible.
Thank you. It should no longer be visible.
Sorry,
It is
Town.
no
I had to
longer
narc
visible.
about it.
No, thank you. Balance is important.
4 is not enough. Shade is safe for the day. Closing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sean, how would you like to be executed?
I would want the beloved two-headed monster that is Demeta and Navean to decide my fate.
Sunglasses.
Sick.
Also a gun.
We give Sean the coolest pair of Ray-Bans that we can find for under $500 because those things are hella expensive. And he looks all cool and we all gas him up. And then, you know, someone just shoots him in the back of the head. Tragic, really. Good night.
Gun glasses. Gun glasses, Navean.
I know. FM Jason got it. So good.
Fuck. How did we not think of that?
Time pressure. Being put on the spot.
Yeah. We don't improv well. Well, I don't improv well.
I don't improv great either.
So, are we keeping it on Molly? Do we have good vibes from Molly?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I trust your vibe check on Molly for sure.
I mean, I don't think you should. Like, people that I am romantically linked with are going to be a blind spot for me because I always want to be on the same team as them. So I will put my blinders on a little bit, not like purposefully, but just I can't really help it. So like you shouldn't necessarily, but I do think that he's likely good given his claim.
I mean, I actually think that would make it even more valuable. I think it's less blinders and more just you knowing Molly better. But more importantly than that, I also just generally trust your reads on people, so that's helpful. But I didn't get like a.
We probably shouldn't.
Okay, all right. Well, I didn't get a negative read on Sean. Sean really did genuinely feel like Sean thought disposable, or at least was playing along with disposable. From the people that we talked to today, I didn't really get a negative vibe from anybody, but I feel like, I don't know, Mia's chambermaid info felt a little bit, I don't know, it felt like a little strong to me, and I don't know. I'm a little sussy of the Mia chambermaid claim.
Yeah, I mean, when evils are bluffing as chambermaid, they have a tendency to just claim a 1 because it's like a really easy number. That way, if somebody wakes, maybe they'll trust you. If it doesn't match up because both people wake or both people say they aren't waking, then you can just be like, oh, well, there's an evil in that. I sniped an evil on night 1. So I'm not solid on it yet, but I'm fine to just go along with it for now.
Yeah, I'm good to go along with it too.
I think that from the people that we talked to, I definitely agree. Like, I continue to believe that it is not, in fact, a Legion game. So if Sean is good, then the 3 is likely just real. Which means it's also not a marionette game. Unless Sean himself is a marionette, I guess.
Sean could be, but Sean, I think maybe there wouldn't have been such a huge desire to get Sean executed at that point.
Right.
I mean, we can't account for Legion Worlds yet. Like I think that we can't. I think with these kind of games, especially again, we think we're Butler, so there's a good amount of meta information to say that might not necessarily be the case. But I do also think that it's not necessarily super beneficial to like be thinking it's a Legion World out of the gate, especially with a script like this where like it doesn't seem like it's going to be the most regular thing.
Yeah, I mean, I personally don't really vibe with Legion paranoia, either on myself or like the people who get extremely paranoid and just spend the entire game super paranoid. I don't know. I don't really like that play pattern or that play style. It doesn't work well with me. So anytime there's Legion on the script, I'm just gonna play like it's not Legion until I have enough like information otherwise, really.
I treat it very similarly to Atheist in that regard.
Yeah.
I tend to not. I mean, I like living in corner case land. I love living in like the world in which, even though all the evidence is pointing otherwise, I tend to believe the thing that is like a 1% scenario. Like, I don't know, me being the lunatic when I actually am the demon. You know, that kind of thing. But I do. I try not to live in those worlds. Like, I try not to live in a world in which I am, you know, thinking this weird thing that like can't actually be sussed is just what's happening. You know. I try to stay away from that.
In the hypothetical world where one of Noku's small box is actually the demon and we are the Mario, when would we want to be informed? Probably right away because Sean would be the other minion. Or yeah, I guess Sean could have been puzzle drunk and that explains the 3. That'd be like the only worlds that Sean is good.
It would have to be like exactly that, right? Which would basically confirm Mully at that point. Nobody's claimed to have gotten the Widow Ping. No. Well, all right. No one has claimed to play. I mean, Mia. I think no. Sorry. Mia claimed it, but like kind of almost like tongue in cheek. What about? I mean, there is a world in which we are the marionette, but it's also possible that Noku's the marionette and Mia's the demon. Because I do agree that like claiming pacifist does seem a bit. I don't know. We'll have to reconfer with Noku and just try to get a better read on Noku.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Like, I wouldn't necessarily be that inclined to save a clockmaker with a pacifist ability on day one either, right? Like, I'd be more inclined to save ongoing rules rather than the once per games or the you start knowings. Like you could save it, you start knowing, don't get me wrong, they are a good player and occasionally it might be a good idea to save them, but they're not like a role that I would just, it jumps out at me as like, this should be a pacifist save, so if they die, they're probably evil.
That's true.
I would probably think that of something like a chambermaid or, you know, like if somebody claims High Priestess or something.
Yeah, ongoing info or something that can actually like change the game and actually help win. Like I mean, Snake Charmer is technically an ongoing info role, but you know that's not kind of what I was. You know, a lot of people when they think a nightly ongoing info role, they don't think Snake Charmer, but like it is. Like you know, so you have to kind of factor into that as being something maybe that's worth pacifist saving.
Hello.
Hello.
Please choose player.
What do you want to do, Navean?
I think we can just keep it on Mullabach.
Okay.
Sure thing. You got it.
Thank you. Also, Big Pog, we're still alive, probably.
Well, we wouldn't be asked to pick otherwise, right?
Exactly. Unless, you know, Hallow was not abiding by night order, but yeah.
I mean, I guess, but...
But yeah, we're still alive. Hooray. Guys, we're still playing.
Hooray. I mean, even if we're dead, we're still playing, but I know what you mean.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not used to living past day one, so...
Well, that's what happens when you don't nominate yourself on day one every day, or every game.
Yeah, that doesn't track. I don't know. That sounds like some dangerous talk there, Navean.
Mm-hmm.
Not nominating yourself on day one is a very viable strategy. Every game. Except for witch scripts.
Good morning. Shade died in the night.
Oh.
Yeah, Sean, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's fine. I told you my correct role, so it's fine.
Well, I mean, I didn't have a choice. There was this big bird.
Is that a harpy claim?
Oh, that's a harpy claim.
Yes, it's a harpy claim.
Just making sure.
On an unrelated note, I'm the Raven Keeper.
Nice.
Ooh, nice.
Wow, that's like so many bird claims.
Epic.
Can I talk to Sean, please?
I wanted
was
to
gonna
talk to
talk to
Sean
Nobu
first.
first. But I'll get
Sorry, I
back to that
didn't
for a
see
second.
that. Yep.
Jason, let's follow up.
Fancy.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
Oh, no. I wanted to talk to Noku.
Can we talk to Smallbox?
Yeah.
Molly.
Hello.
Hello.
What would you like to talk about?
Probably rolls.
Rolls?
A roll. Yeah. Just one.
Which role do you want to talk about?
Well, we can talk about two. Probably yours and mine.
Okay. All right. You want to go first?
Yeah, I'm the preacher.
The preacher.
Mm-hmm.
Who you chosen?
Yeah, were we chosen?
You could have been.
I only asked because
Certainly
we don't
have
know
an
if we were chosen.
Well, then you're not my marionette.
If
You're
I,
not a marionette.
I was about to say if we were your marionette, you wouldn't have preached us.
I suppose that's right.
Now, if you picked us and we were somebody else's marionette, then we would learn that we're a marionette that way.
Yeah.
Mm.
Anyway, so we actually are. I'm just gonna say that we are an outsider.
Okay.
I know you gave us a 1 and we're giving you a 4, but like, it's best I can do is a 4.
Yeah, there's not what I wanted to talk about. That's too many rolls. I can't think of that many at once.
Do you want me to take off 1? Make it a 3?
Yeah, as long as it's not Butler. I like the Butler.
Oh, I was gonna take off Butler.
No, don't take off Butler. I like Butler.
All right, I won't take off Butler. I'll take off Puzzle Master for you. How about that?
Okay. Oh, well, that is the other one I liked.
Well, shit.
All right.
But yeah, it's fine. If you have preached us, great. If you haven't preached us, you can keep doing that.
You know what? I was gonna say I'd tell you, but you did. If you tell me which one you are, I will tell you if I preached you or not.
What do you think, Navean?
All right. We're the Plague Doctor.
You're the Plague Doctor. I have not preached you.
Okay. All right. Well, if you know of a monk, tell a monk to protect us.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Like,
I did it again.
You did it again. You jumped into Dudley
I
first.
did it again.
This time I didn't. I paid close attention to where I clicked.
May we speak with Micah?
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
See, I mirrored the hi. What would you like to talk about?
I'm good with whatever.
Oh, right. Sorry, Navean. This is you. I'm sorry. I'm backing out.
Oh yeah, sure, whatever. All right. We'll tell you the truth that we are the muck.
That is the third one.
Well, the other ones are lying.
That's what the last one told me. Okay.
It does seem real that people would tend to claim that their double or triple claims are lying. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
If it helps, we picked Bruce last night.
Sure. I mean, unless you were claiming to protect the person who died, I don't super care. There's nothing here that. Well, I guess it would matter for leech poisoning.
It would also matter for a puzzle master, possibly.
No.
Yeah, if somebody that a monk protected died, then a puzzle master might want to know that.
Oh, yeah. No, it's like I was saying, if you didn't protect someone who died or someone who is worried about being leech poisoned and gets info at night, then I don't know that it matters much.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I will tell you the truth, because with Legion, I've probably told a Legion already, Smile. The Night Watchman, I'm confirmed.
All right, Navean, we have to tell the rest of Legion that.
Okay, got it. Hyper-focused on claiming that Micah is evil with whoever they pinged.
Clearly.
Uh-huh.
Hey, there's a bounty hunter. I could be evil not with the person I pinged, but I'm not the demon then, so.
Oh, that's true. Did you use it night 1 or night 2?
Night 1. There's no reason to not on here. Except for, maybe you kill a widow, but the risk of that is so much lower than the risk of dying.
Yeah, I feel like Night Watchman is not the best widow choice.
I agree, too. I would poison, a clockmaker, or, I don't know, any number of fun things that, Night Watchman, you can just kind of kill them if you need to.
Or a Raven Keeper.
I would poison the shit out of a Raven Keeper and then kill that Raven Keeper. That'd be great. Anyhow, see you around.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Sean, are you still sticking to the thing?
Micah, can we chat?
The thing that I told you in our conversation?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's talk now.
It's
complicated. Oh, you said yes. You said yes.
Sorry? Yeah. Yep. Role and information. Sticking to it.
Sick. Navean, should we talk to our second bounty hunter ping?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, let's go, Bruce.
Ah.
Hello.
Hello.
So
you're the bounty hunter. Seems
Very
fair.
real
Seems
bounty
fair.
hunter with a very real ping on Sean, and now you.
Oh, of course. I have heard of a bounty hunter that has a ping on Sean, though.
Okay.
But
I mean, is it us?
Yeah. No. Different bounty hunter, ping on Sean with a ping on Nathwave now.
Was Harpy mad?
No. This was a living person who has a new target today.
Okay. Well, you're ours, so.
Okay, well, that's fine.
Would you like to tell us what you are?
Seemed to work yesterday for you guys. Yeah, sure. I'll tell you what I am. I'm the High Priestess.
Are we on your list?
No.
Then you're puzzle drunk.
Seems fair.
No.
Or you're puzzle drunk.
We cannot be encouraging High Priestesses to be out here thinking that their information is drunk or poisoned all the time. I do not support this. Bruce, whoever you've seen, just...
It makes perfect sense to see all of the things.
Just trust it.
Okay, good.
Lycanthrope is all I'll say.
Oh, sick.
What about
Is
our
there a
role?
claim? Well, I guess there must be, because Shade died after asking for it. So that makes
I mean,
sense.
chances are good, but that's not. That has nothing to do with why I'm saying this to Rosanna. Also, hello everyone. I'm the Raven Keeper.
Yeah.
Have you
Are you sharing your information?
Nice.
Yeah, I'm not sharing my information because I saw a good player. I was Harpy mad on day 1, and I'll be honest, I'm Harpy mad again today. So if Hallow wants to prove that this isn't a Legion game, by all means.
I'll use it for a night kill.
Yeah.
True.
Oh.
Ooh.
I mean, I've seen them do it as day kills, but not more
Shade, who are you Harpy mad about? Just quickly.
Noku. I'm mad about Noku. I'm sorry, Noku.
Oh, wow, thanks.
Oh no!
I was not thinking. Let's be honest here. I was thinking, oh, I'm the Raven Keeper. If I get killed at night, this is a useful... I mixed up my plans.
Well,
Noms are open.
I'm rapidly running out of space to put evils, I will say.
Navean, would you like to nominate anyone?
I think it might be a decent idea to nominate Smallbox.
Please, by all means, tell us why.
Sus.
Any defense?
You know, I don't think I'm that bad.
You'll need 5.
Oh, that is interesting.
I wasn't double claiming small box because I was actually claiming big sphere, not small box.
Five's enough. What is a tomato if not a big sphere?
True.
A small ovoid.
Can you kill Shade again?
And Noku, I guess.
Your wish comes with
No,
a price.
please.
Oh no, not Noku.
Can I nominate Methblade, please?
Rosanna nominates Methblade. Tell us why.
I'm happy with having 2 names as the bounty hunter. My second name is Methblade. Methblade is the only one pushing Legion. I don't think it's Legion. So I kind of would like to kill Methblade. And also me at some point.
This is fine. We can kill me and we can prove the fact that I'm good by my execution. But I'd rather leave it on Smallbox, who could be in a double claim, because killing me kills an outsider that is verifiable to be that I am that outsider. So your ping would be provably false.
You'll need 5 to tie or 6 to execute Methblade.
How does one verify an outsider? There's a sentinel.
Plague Doctor.
Sure, but that only verifies once it's dead, and even then.
Yes, that's why I said I'm okay being executed, which proves Rosanna's ping false or she's evil.
Sure, but Rosanna's not evil, so.
Or it's just Legion.
4 is not enough.
I honestly think that Rosanna might be a decent leech host / puzzle drunk shout.
I agree with that, but it did just occur to me, Sean. This is why I said lycanthrope. You could have been the
That's
faux
true.
pas.
Oh yeah. Oh.
I didn't even think about that. That's how that works now.
Yeah, that's right.
It's very important. If we have a lycanthrope, someone is recluse pilled.
I'm gonna nominate Noku.
Smallbox has nominated Noku.
Shade is outed that they are harpy mad about Noku. We are, unless it's a self-poison widow, confident no widow. We most likely have a harpy. So then we're looking at either assassin or marionette. I think if they have, I think we should kill Noku to avoid potential confusion there. Because it's going to be an argument for the rest of the game. If we do have a lycanthrope, which it sounds like we do, I would love to be killed tonight. I think that would be great.
Well, I think I'm going to die anyway, and it's going to be very sad because of the harpy madness. So I don't think there is a point to beat me up even more.
5 to tie, 6 to execute Noku.
I don't like that.
I don't really see a reason we would want to lift to Noku specifically.
We can't vote, y'all.
Avoid minion confusion. Also let a lycanthrope kill me rather than me dying on the block, because if I die on the block, I'm going to look a lot more suspicious. Where if I die in the night, then I'm just going to look like I'm Legion, which can be disproved later. And I have information that would be useful if it wasn't going to be suspected the entire rest of the game.
I'll believe it.
Okay, fair enough. Then I'm fine.
Yeah, we're not going to discount you if you don't survive the day.
Well, I'm not going to be pushed out, but I got useful info. I don't want to be doubted later.
Final call for noms.
I mean, executing you easily here, I guess, also kind of makes you look good. So
closing the day in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Smallbox, how would you like to be executed?
7 bees.
I have bad news.
Oh no, what?
We only have 6 in town.
Fuck.
But they're killer bees, so I mean, it's still a lethal dose of venom.
That's
Good night.
7.
Night.
I don't know that I like this thing from Noku. I'm not getting the good vibes from Noku anymore.
Yeah, if Noku is good, then Smallbox would likely be evil there, or just lied about being a preacher and is actually something that you wouldn't want to pacifist save again. But yeah, it could be that there's at least one evil between Smallbox and Noku. And keeping in mind the Clockmaker 3 as well.
Yeah, the Clock 3, I mean, Sean's not backing down from it at all.
Yeah. So if Noku is the evil one of Noku and Smallbox, then Micah is a quite likely evil candidate, as well as Rosanna.
Yeah.
If it's Smallbox, then I think Mia is a decent evil candidate.
Shade apparently was hinting pretty strongly that Shade had seen Rosanna as the bounty hunter. So, I don't know...
Do you mean Ravenkeeper?
Sorry. Well, no. Shade as the Ravenkeeper saw Rosanna as the bounty hunter.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So, in that way, if Rosanna... basically, Shade would then have to either be bounty hunter turned or poisoned of some way. I think that might be a step too far then, because that would be too many evils.
Yeah, I think that's definitely fair. I mean, there is a world where Rosanna is puzzle master drunk. We should probably get back with Molly at some point and see if he's found a lead on anything.
If we die, should we claim Plague Doctor?
probably not. It's not helpful to our team to do that.
I'm looking at different worlds and seeing, because like we didn't really kind of stick on that claim very much when Math was basically hinting at being the Plague Doctor.
No, we haven't stuck on many claims because we're lying a lot.
Yeah, I can't imagine us lying a lot. That doesn't seem like us at all.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I'd be down to potentially just kill Mouthblade.
I'm also fine with that. I think that that's a very reasonable thing to do. I don't know. My sights right now are set on Noku and Mathblade, but again, I think Noku Mathblade being evil can support there being less interconnectivity of different views of like who the pings are.
Yeah.
So we also can't necessarily solve for Leech at this point either, so we can very well just assume that it's going to be... I mean, I doubt it's an Oho picking Ravenkeeper, so it also could be a Lycan kicking around, but it also could just be an Oho picking Ravenkeeper.
Yeah, it could be. So if Mathblade is evil, then we might be looking at like Mia or FM Jason as well, so...
Yeah. Mia used the ability... Or sorry, not Mia. Micah used the ability, doesn't tell us who... Mia, again, I just had vibes from the beginning, so I don't know.
I think with Mia, we're largely going to have to just like depend on other people and whether they also feel like the information was accurate without Mia having any way to know. To be fair, widows can self-poison, so there are always ways that evil could be giving out accurate chambermaid info to make people trust them when they're evil, but, you know.
Yeah, I'm not sure, honestly. What's your take on...
Yeah, I mean... Emma does have a decent point, right? Fake claims even after death can bait evil players into frustration of, you know, being double claimed on a bluff. So, I don't know. I mean, I'm not, like, hard sold on any particular thing to do if we die.
Yeah. And again, that's the thing. Like, mechanically, we have to kind of look at, like, you know, again, us being dead doesn't really mean anything. Like, there's nothing that really kind of cares about outsiders dying, really, on this script, so... We don't really, like, have to worry about that super much, but... And obviously, we can't necessarily track outsider count, because there is a Sentinel, and, yeah.
Hello.
Navean, do you still want to keep it on Molly?
Yeah, I think I'm fine keeping it on Molly.
Sounds good, thank you.
I think he's generally been pretty good about voting.
We should catch up, though.
Yeah, we should.
I didn't get any information yet on Jason, so Jason's like the only blank I currently have.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to like subscribe to the theory of like the last person you talk to, and so the last blank on your grim is just always evil, because that's definitely not true. But I do think that based on who I currently have suspicions on, Jason is highly likely to be evil to me.
Yeah, and Town is always saying stuff about like, you know, I'm running out of spaces, you know, like running out of spots on the grim, so... It's possible. Yeah, I mean, if Molly is trusted by Town, regardless of whether good or whether outsider or townsfolk, it's a good point. If there's a trusted player, you got to take him out.
Yeah, but if Shade is like publicly saying basically that Rosanna is good, then I think Rosanna's also a pretty high target, even if the ping didn't die.
Hey, Capelli. Capelli comes in here and just doesn't even talk to us. Wow, just wants to talk to Hallow.
Well, Hallow's busy.
Right. Oh, text games? Yeah, you guys can miss me on that one. I'm not a text game guy myself. But yeah, so we had some good games at ClockCon with Capelli as well. I was actually telling the story last week about the Wizard game that Capelli and I were in. Which, by the way, I was reminded by Ekin, it was me, Patters, Capelli, and Malishon was our evil team in that game. It was quite a game.
That definitely sounds like quite the team.
It was a very good evil team. Yeah, Malishon was the one who was the boom Dan. I don't remember what Capelli was in that game. I got to keep my eyes open. It's true.
Good morning. Mathblade and Noku both died last night.
Ooh.
7 players alive.
Yeah.
I would like to announce something before you go. I was the lycanthrope that killed Shade and was killed by Shade in return. But also, I do confirm Mathblade. I got There Is a Widow in Play thing.
Ooh,
What?
okay.
What?
Can I have a storyteller concept?
I still think this is Legion.
Yes.
Sean,
There's a widow in play?
Let's go
If you're
instead.
an outsider game who then also died at night, that like just to meta that means that it's not.
No, I just died at night because I was firmly in Legion worlds.
No, you're that. I'm not gonna argue. Fine, just believe what you want, but that's just I'm not gonna bother with it.
Mathblade, I think for it to be Legion, I think you would have to be Legion in that.
Yep.
Like, I'm in a world where you're not Legion in a Legion game.
Noku, would you like to chat?
Yes.
Actually, can Molobok join too? Is that okay?
It's okay.
Yeah, let's go. I have a chat.
All up in the werewolf cemetery.
Okay.
Yes.
I think that we trust the two of you enough to tell you the truth, which is that we are the Butler. Molobok, you've been our master the whole time.
Oh, that's very funny.
Oh, I wasn't the master? That's so sad.
We did lie to you. Emma thinks that it's funny to tell everybody except the master that they're the master, and I agree that it is funny. So yeah, we lied.
That does sound like an Emma thing, except she would tell me specifically I'm the master every day.
That's true. She would do that. Molly, have you made your guess yet?
I guessed Rosanna. I got Jason.
Okay. Jason is pretty high on my list of people to be suspicious of.
I mean, I think at this point, I might honestly get a minion, even if I don't get the demon because of how the game's going.
I think
I
that's
would
fair.
rule that out.
Demeta seems sus of Mia from our first conversation.
Well,
She
I think Mia's
made to us.
I think Mia's info seems really good to me.
Okay, so Mia is either good or just managed to get lucky on day one and get enough claims to keep going.
You didn't
How
claim
do we
Mia,
feel?
did you?
Micah's claiming a Night Watchman who used the ping on night 1. And Bruce, we have High Priestess from.
I got Knight for Bruce, but that was probably a lie.
Yeah, hard to say. We have Jason as a blank. Do either of you know anything about it?
Nope.
No.
Okay. So Sean's a clockmaker with a 3. If Smallbox was evil, then Jason could have been a 3 in there as well. So there is a world where Rosanna is just puzzle drunk and it is Jason as the demon.
I mean, I wouldn't mind ruling it out.
I think I'd want to go for Jason today just because that's info we have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Did Micah say that the ping got confirmed? Because when I talked to her, it wasn't confirmed yet.
Z did not tell us who the ping went to, though. Just said, I'm confirmed. So.
Okay. I guess that's good. I mean, I want to keep Mia around. Did you tell Mia what you were at all the first 2 days or the first day?
No, we didn't.
Okay. I mean, Mia said that there was a 2 on you and Rosanna night 2. It just seems like it's probably good info to me.
Oh, yeah, okay.
All right.
Noku,
so you picked Shade and that was it, and then you died?
Yeah, Shade told
Shade
me.
is
She told me that she wants to get targeted in the night, and I just did it.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so maybe we try to kill Jason today, and then if the game continues after that, we start looking at Bruce, probably, right?
Sure.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Go team.
Okay.
Go team.
Bye.
So, I don't know. Anyway,
Probably.
I don't think so.
In this case, Rosanna's good. Your point?
Can I talk to Navean and Demeta?
Yes.
Sure.
Let's go.
Can I talk to?
Hi.
Hi. A puzzle master guessed you and got Jason, and regardless of whether that's true info or not, we do think that Jason is likely evil.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. I learned Mia last night. I have no idea if I'm getting good info or not, but
Who was the first
I don't
man?
believe it's Legion. Sean.
I think that your info is bad. Mia's
Yeah.
information seems to be pretty good. Micah is claiming Night Watchman who's confirmed, but we don't know who the ping got sent to.
It was me.
It was you. Okay, you're confirming Micah. All right.
Yeah, and Shade's confirming me.
Okay, so I think there's a strong chance that we did actually kill a minion in small box. And for my demon candidates right now, I'm looking at Jason and Bruce.
Yeah.
Molly seems good to me, but I don't know.
In the world where my info is wrong, unless I'm a leech host, Molly has to be good, right?
Unless you're a leech host.
Why does Molly have to be good?
Puzzle.
Oh, is Molly not the puzzle master?
He is, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
So in the world,
yeah, gotcha.
if my info's wrong and I'm not the leech host, then Molly is just.
Then Molly would have to be good in that world. Yeah, got it.
Yeah.
I mean, he could be the leech who's hosting you. That would be funny, but I think that he's not. I think he's good.
Yeah, that would be funny. Okay. So did you say what you two are?
We're the Butler. We've been choosing Malabak as our master.
Okay, fair enough. Okay. Cool.
True.
Thank you.
Cheers. Died.
Noku targeted Mathblade, right?
That's the unclear part. Okay, then no, we're fine.
So So Rosanna has objectively correct information before that.
Yes. Okay,
Objectively correct info before what?
That you wouldn't be the widow poison because your math blade ping was wrong.
Well, my point was again
Yeah.
faux pas. Again,
It's faux pas.
But that would mean that the demon also killed math blade as well.
Right, which is unlikely. I'm agreeing with you, Mullavox.
Yeah.
I just,
Okay, we're on the same page.
I didn't know that Noku had picked math blade. That was the part I was missing.
Yeah.
I didn't pick math blade. I got widow ping. I picked shade and then I died.
Did you go to ping just last night?
So math blade could be the faux pas.
Did you die
No, I
before
didn't.
you got to pick?
Yeah, I died and I didn't get to pick.
Oh,
God.
I was woken up in the night to be told that there is a widow in play, which confirms that my math blade is good.
Math blade is the plague doctor.
Okay, I misunderstood the story. My apologies.
But Rosanna could still be the new widow poison. Math blade was the faux pas. Sean was evil or evil townsfolk.
Could be.
Do we have any puzzle info?
We do
Sorry,
actually.
Can we clarify what?
Puzzle Master got Jason as the demon.
Can we clarify what you mean by math blade was the faux pas?
The player who registers as evil to the lycanthrope, well, globally, but from the lycanthrope's ability.
Oh, okay.
So that could be why, so if Sean is either maybe a marionette or a turned townsfolk, then that's like a legit first ping that you got, and then you saw the lycanthrope's faux pas as your second ping.
Yeah, okay.
So you could be widow poisoned now.
What's the next ping?
Someone that we think is good.
I don't think Rosette has had very good info.
Nominations are
Mobot will nominate FM Jason.
Oh, that's why.
I am the Puzzle Master. I think we should rule out this world. There are also just several people alive that I trust who aren't Jason, and so I think just even without that specific Puzzle Master ping, I might have voted on this anyway.
I mean, I'm good. This is fine though. If there's a Puzzle Master thing on me, we can kill me, and then we can come back to the fact that I am not the demon tomorrow. But yeah, go for it, I guess.
You'll need 4.
I'm getting Jason being bussed as a minion with these hands more than Jason demon, but it's fine. That a minion who is in the Puzzle Master pick would still be fine.
If I'm being bussed, then the Puzzle Master guessed wrong and then got the minion, which sure.
Which is fine. Yeah, the reason to do that is it makes the Puzzle Master info look like maybe it's actually good, and it takes like Talman wastes a day killing a player who's not a demon. So sometimes it works.
I understand. I'm not saying it would never happen. I'm just also saying that I am the monk who's been protecting Rosanna, so that's also the reason to try and put me as the potential demon to get me killed. So
yeah,
that doesn't happen anymore.
Oh, that's the other monk.
All right. Nominations, or sorry, you had 6 on Jason. That is enough. Nubs are still open.
I'm looking at Bruce, but I don't want to lift.
Yeah, I think if the game continues, we can examine Bruce later.
If the
We
game
don't have to.
continues, then I think Shade would have to be some form of drunken Rosanna evil, because I can't make sense of the bounty hunter pings if Jason's not the demon.
Puzzle Master exists.
Yeah, the Puzzle Master got Jason.
Who did the Puzzle Master pick?
So in the world where Rosanna's not the puzzle drunk, then we would have Sean as an evil, Bruce as an evil, and then somebody else. Maybe Jason as a minion.
Could also have Rosanna just leech hosted potentially.
Yeah, Rosanna could be leech hosted.
Could Rosanna just be the leech and knowing that it doesn't matter if she gets executed?
Oh yeah.
Hank, no, because I'm the Raven Keeper who picked Rosanna and got
your puzzle
bounty
in
hunter.
this world.
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, I don't think I'm seeming evil at all. I think I'm clearly just the bounty hunter.
I agree.
I agree, but I'm just trying to come up with worlds.
Yeah,
I mean, does your information point at specific people or away from specific people?
My info points away from specific people. Jason is not one of them, which is why I'm okay with this.
Okay.
Final call for nominations. Closing the day in 5,
Molly's
4, 3, 2, 1. Jason, how would you like to be executed?
As a monk praying.
As a monk brain?
A monk praying.
A monk praying. Got it. Okay. You are, doing what I think a lot of people who were about to be publicly executed would do, which is praying. Doesn't mean that town doesn't think you're worthy of death by axe to the neck. Tragic, really. Jason is executed and dies. Good night.
So chat's bringing up the world that it could be Rosanna, Clockmaker 3 over to Micah. Mully's an evil townsfolk. You know, it's Mully's not an evil townsfolk in that regard, but it could be Rosanna to Micah, Rosanna, and then like we were just talking about in town, Shade being puzzle drunk, which prevents that from happening, etc., etc., etc.
Yeah, well, if Shade's puzzle drunk, then Mully can't be the evil townsfolk.
Right.
He has to be the puzzle master. So,
That's...
I mean, I'm fine. That world is viable for sure. We're about to have 5 alive, so like we've got 2 executions left, so we can execute into Bruce and see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, it's very possible that Mully and us are probably dying tonight. One of us is dying.
Oh, right. Of course, if Rosanna's evil, then there's no evil townsfolk. Duh. Yeah, I think that man, I think that like most of the people alive are fairly trusted, at least by each other. Which sort of just leaves Bruce, and if it's not Bruce, then we really need to re-examine who we're trusting.
I mean, the Legion world is definitely possible if they coordinated this very well, but I think it's very that's like very kind of fringe at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, it could easily just be Sean was puzzle drunk and a 3 is incorrect.
Yeah.
I can definitely believe that. Puzzle drunking a clockmaker. Like, wrong clockmaker information can, like, really mislead people.
Yeah, it's devastating.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. I think we should maybe move it to Micah, because I think Mully might be more trusted and thus more likely to die in the night.
I'm okay with that.
Okay. Yeah, let's move it to Micah then.
All right, you've chosen Micah. Thank you.
How is it confirmed Night Watchman is alive if Micah wakes tomorrow?
Yeah, because that's a question that, like, anytime you get to the late game and you're like, how are you still alive? Like,
right.
To make people ask that question. But, like, if we trust Rosanna, then we have to trust Micah, so.
There's enough here to be able to tell me that, like, there's just a lot of confirmation chain happening.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is, again, in normal situations, that's a really good thing.
Right. So, like, generally you want to kill outside of the confirmation chains first, and when those worlds get ruled out.
Good morning. Micah died of the night. 5 players alive.
Yeah.
Okay, people are not going to be happy with me, I think, but Jason was my Harpy Madness target. I did not actually get Jason, but I thought Jason was
Oh my god.
Oh god.
I thought it was a fine execution anyway, okay?
Oh my god.
Well, then why don't you tell us what you actually got?
Okay, I'm not Harpy Mad now. I actually got Bruce, which I know is very convenient.
That's a little inconvenient.
I mean, there's a Harpy in the game. They targeted me. I'm sorry.
That's nature Harpy.
We'll come back to this later. We'll recircle to this. Yes, Bruce, let's chat.
Who should we talk to, Navean?
Can I talk?
Let's chat with Micah real quick.
Yeah.
Can I talk to Methblade?
Hey, so unfortunately, we decided to move our Butler master last night because we thought Mullabach was super trusted by town, and so he might die. But we moved it to you, and of course, you died instead.
Okay.
So just letting you know, we will be unable to vote today without you. I am totally fine with killing Bruce. I think that either Bruce, Jason, possibly both of them were evil. But yeah, we won't be able to vote today without you.
My problem with that is that I had you as a third evil, building clock 3.
I think that Sean is likely the evil townsfolk here and just lying about his number.
Oh, you think Rosanna's sober then?
Well, so she doesn't have to be sober to have made an evil townsfolk. That is a setup aspect. So she is puzzle drunk.
Yeah, but she would have got true info the first day.
I mean, yeah, that's also a potential, right? So she gets Sean, the evil townsfolk. She gets Mathblade, who could be a faux pas, and now she's widow poisoned.
Widow poisoned. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So I mean, if you want to think that we're evil, like you can, but we still want to kill the player that everybody else is saying is likely the demon, that Mia is not clearing, that the puzzle master is potentially pointing at. So
yeah, I'm glad I died at night because I think otherwise I might be tunneling on Legion at this point.
I guess that's understandable, but I think there's 3 outsider claims, so we'd probably all have to be evil.
I mean, yeah, that would be one of the things for sure. Yeah, I mean, I guess like
Mia would have to be evil as well, I think, in that world, given that she's claiming to have seen many people waking up, including us.
Rosanna, I can't find 2 living evils in a Legion world. You're right.
Yeah, so Mia did get chambermaid info on us on night 1, getting a 2 on us, meaning that like if we are evil, then we are probably not a widow, because I would hard rage against widow poisoning ourselves. I don't like it. We could only be a harpy or a leech, and if we are a leech, then you'd want to kill outside of us anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Good to know. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Again,
Yeah.
when the info starts to break apart, what's up with Sean 3 if Mullabach's a minion?
All
Right.
of the info breaks apart.
I
We
have
sort
to.
of-
Yeah.
Mia, what are you saying you are if it's public?
Yeah. I should just give all of my info, right? Because the
Probably.
Please.
yeah. I'm the chambermaid. Night 1, I picked
Right.
Demeta and Navean and Mullabach. Night 2, I picked FM Jason and Rosanna. Night 3, I picked Micah and Mullabach, and last night Rosanna and Bruce.
Mia,
And what-
numbers would be good.
Yeah.
Yes, I was just giving the pings real quick because I need to type
Okay.
this out. But
Okay. We have a preacher, and then we have Navean. Double claim of preacher? Do we have a second preacher?
You didn't talk to me day 1
Not
first.
anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a person claiming preacher, but they have since gone back on it.
Yeah, small box of snake
No,
charm.
I hate it.
Amy.
There was a snake in my Bible.
A snaggle.
So one thing that did occur to me, I wanted to catch in case Rosanna woke when she shouldn't, but I could be poisoned by the new widow.
All that info makes sense.
I woke on the first 3 nights and then not last night.
I think it's pretty important for the alive players to know right now that Demeta and we are the butler, and our master is a dead player, so we are not likely to be able to vote today. The dead player knows who it is, so they can help us out or not. But just so the living players are aware.
You know what? I am game to dead vote on Bruce, honestly. I'm worried about lots of evils around, and I think Bruce is a useful, clear, I don't have a mechanical solve on this game, but socially, I have people that I trust and people I don't trust.
Do you want to go for Bruce?
I think my socials are just wrong because I think 3 people who are alive are good, and that's probably just not right.
I'm worried that Emily is mad again.
He might be.
Yeah.
He
I'm
might be,
not.
but that's
The
fine.
Harpy would have had to have died last night if there was no Harpy madness happening, provided that
Yeah,
he was
I'm
telling
just
the
saying
truth.
that we may not really need to execute Bruce. I mean, I agree that Bruce seems to be the most evil right now, but
Then that's probably who we should execute, right? Otherwise, we're just
How
gonna tumble on him in the
dare
final.
you?
Okay, I have this world now that we're like, what if Bruce is good and Mullabach isn't waking because he got preached and
Yeah, the worry
Well-
for me is like the weird worlds where like Mullabach and Rosanna are evil together.
Yeah.
Sean info is weird there, so maybe Sean would have been the third one.
In that world, Shade is also evil with us.
Right,
True,
and Molly
then
would.
there wouldn't be a puzzle master.
Shade could be a
Yeah.
Shade
Yeah.
can't be puzzle drunk in that
Yeah.
world.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What's up with Sean? Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
If Mullabach's a minion, then Bruce can still be a demon with Sean having a Clockmaker 3.
Really audacious move, killing.
Yeah,
everyone
I mean,
really
like,
early.
if Mullabach is a minion, then Mullabach surely wouldn't
And
say,
he's
I'm
pushing on you,
demon.
and it's weird.
Well,
Just
Yeah.
don't think that Molly's a minion.
Speaking
Yeah.
of that, I'd like to nominate Bruce.
Mullabach has nominated Bruce.
Bruce, you got me night 1 and you didn't talk to me day 1. I feel sad. Die.
I didn't get you. I picked you. That's different. And also, I'm definitely like a worthy kill here because otherwise everybody's just going to tunnel on me in Final 3. So
Pertinent. I tried to snake charm Bruce, and I still got a blue token.
You will need 3.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, Small told me that.
Okay, that I do like that.
Oh, we shouldn't let preachers into Final 3. It's a very sus claim.
Yeah.
Oh, Molly, why could you have said that a minute earlier so I could have pulled my hand down?
Well,
You're so evil.
I'm not evil, Micah.
this is what I didn't want happening.
Micah,
Five's
you know I
enough.
have a list of characters to not let into Final 3. This is like not specific
Yeah.
to this game.
I will say I don't think that Mullabach can be the demon necessarily, because like I talked to Mullabach instantly with the chambermaid info, and Mullabach claimed to me first.
If Mullabach's the
will-
demon, I'm the host, right?
Right. I will also say that like if we are the demon, then the only demon that we could possibly be is a leech, and you want to kill outside of us anyway. So just throwing that out there,
Yeah,
given the
yeah,
chambermaid info.
exactly.
Wait, hang on. No, in the world where
We'd have to
in
be
the world
Leech.
where Mullabach is the demon. In the world where Mullabach is the demon, either Mia's evil or Mia or Navean is evil because
Yes.
Millie would have had to wake as the leech on night 1.
Like in a world where I'm the faux pas and Mia's evil and Sean's evil, in that world, Navean would be a demon that wouldn't necessarily. Navean and Demeta could be a demon worth executing.
Yeah.
This world's for
Luckily, we're not.
Circles
I'm
within
so
circles.
confused.
I don't see a downside to letting this go through.
Final call
I
for
see a lot of
nominations.
them. Most of them being we tap a leech and the leech doesn't die in Final 3. But That's always a chance.
Maybe I'm just
Closing the day
played.
in 5, 4,
I don't know why people are disregarding your info, small box.
2.
Yeah, I have no idea. I think we have a
One.
majority of living evils.
Bruce, how would you like to be executed?
By the majority of living evils.
The majority of living evils, your neighbors all decide to turn on you. And, you know, they do the tried and true method of execution here around these parts, which is throwing you off the Ravenswood Bluff. Bruce is executed and dies. And the game is over. And the good team has won.
Yay.
Good game, everybody. Good game.
There is a lot to explain here. Some shit happened during this game. I've been flying by the seat of my pants since I think at least like night 2. I'm not sure where to start. All right. Let's start with Shade. Shade was your Raven Keeper, who died on night 2, being killed by the lycanthrope, Noku, and then also Bruce, your Oho, who also chose Raven Keeper that night.
Sure did.
Double kill!
Shade picked Rosanna, your bounty hunter, and learned bounty hunter. Rosanna had a whole bunch of good information this game, mostly. The first of that was that Sean was evil. I set up this bag planning to have an evil clockmaker and an evil clockmaker I had, and it just so happened that it was Sean and Rosanna was the bounty hunter.
Oh,
You can't make this shit up. Sean received a 1, not the 3 that he was claiming. More on that later. We can go now to Micah, your night watchman, who sent Zirping to Rosanna on night 1. Across the Grim again to Demeta and Navean, who were your butler this game. Who picked Mullabach for most of the game. Mullabach was a good player, the puzzle master. The puzzle drunk player was Smallbox. Smallbox was your snake charmer, who picked Bruce, your Oho, as I mentioned, on night 1, while puzzle drunk.
Because of course.
Some shit happened. Let's go back to Rosanna. Rosanna's second ping after Sean was executed was Mathblade, your Plague Doctor and Noku's Foxpaw. Oho is, I think, probably the weakest demon on this script, so often when there's an Oho in play, I, put a Bounty Hunter in play, maybe put an extra Outsider in play. Maybe do some things like put Bounty Hunter pings on players who are just plain good. That didn't get Mathblade killed during the day. It did, however, make people think Rosanna was puzzle drunk. Mathblade died due to a slight error on my part when Bruce actually picked a role that was in play but dead, and I chose to kill Mathblade with a miss, which did not happen. Sorry about that. But needless to say, Mathblade died as the Plague Doctor, and gave me the Widow ability with which I poisoned Mullabach. There is no longer a puzzle drunk in this game. I was hoping that you would come around to the idea that Rosanna's info could entirely be sober and healthy, and that then you would have, 2 players confirming Bruce is not the demon. Unfortunately, you kind of believed that Rosanna was puzzle drunk when she was in fact entirely sober. And I think that just leaves 1 player. Mia, I'm so sorry. You are the marionette chambermaid who got entirely sober and healthy information.
Oh my god.
Your bluffs were High Priestess, Preacher, and Monk. And that was Castlegaynia.
Oh, I thought there was no way. My info. My info.
Yeah, who was the third evil?
Oh, yeah, right. The other person I haven't talked about, Jason. Jason was your Harpy.
Yeah,
Who
Jason.
picked
Okay, I
Shade a
thought
couple
so.
times and then Mullabach.
Oh my god, I thought Jason and Bruce were so evil, and I was.
I thought.
Oh, we were.
Because they were.
No.
Yeah, no.
Wait.
I thought you were so good.
So Mullabach, who
That's
did
because
you
Mia's information was all good.
They also read good. This is so sad.
I came into a conversation on that last day with Bruce and Mia, and then went back into it later, and they were both laughing. And I was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna say anything, but I'm sure Bruce just told Mia she was the marionette."
No.
Funniest possible way that could have
Not at all.
gone.
I saw the ship started sinking, and I go, it's best for you to enjoy the ride before you learn your time.
Oh,
She was never
I
told.
appreciate that, Bruce. That's so fucking funny.
Oh, man.
Oh
Good
my
game,
God.
everybody. Good game.
game.
Good game.
Oh
Game.
my god.
My goodness.
Well played, good. Well played.
So,
Get him next
so
time.
Mullabach, when you guessed, who did you learn?
I got Bruce because
Mullabach
I was
guessed-
poisoned.
Yep, Mullabach was
Oh.
poisoned.
To be fair, Big.
Right,
Yeah.
gotcha.
And then,
Yeah.
okay. I see. Oh, that's funny. So the Harpy story was all true. You weren't Harpy mad about Bruce. Got it. Okay.
Yep.
No, that was my
Noku-
actual info.
Noku, by the way, did indeed die before making a Lycanthrope pick, as Harpy's spot in the Night Order is before Lycanthrope.
Also, Harpy can just kill at any point in the night.
Not after its pick.
Point.
That's
before
true.
it's
It should
picked.
kill before it takes
Before
its
it's
turn.
picked.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Point.
Incredible. Well, thank you. Good game.
That's
everyone.
fine.
That was a
Wait,
truly
thanks.
strange game from the story.
What a ride.
Oh man. So yeah, Mully learned Jason. Mully said that. So Mullybach said. Sorry, Mullybach was saying that Mully chose Rosanna and got Jason, but that was part of the Harpy madness. Mully then said, "I was actually Harpy mad, and I guessed, I think Rosanna, but got Bruce as the demon, which couldn't happen if Mully was actually still a sober, healthy puzzle drunk, because it would have had to have been false information. But did learn Bruce anyway because Mully was actually was a poisoned puzzle master at that point from the Widow ability."
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, he chose to claim. So he was harping that on Jason, but I think he did truly believe it was a good kill anyway, just because, again, like narrowing down where evils were, it just had to be like Jason and Bruce. Mia's information being good just made them look good.
Yeah.
So
Poor Mia. Hallow, you did a fantastic job. It was great, and we really appreciate you doing that for us. Navean, we won,
we did.
and we lived the whole time.
We did. People were trying to frame us, but I think that it likely would not have worked anyway.
Oh, you can't frame us. That's insanity.
We're literally like only a frame as a leech, or I guess evil with Mullibach, and then it's a sentinel -1, but that's weird as fuck, right? So,
Right. Provided that
See,
Mia's
this
info
is
is real.
why the Butler Innocence Project is super important, because when you leave Butlers alive, then you win. If you execute Butlers, then you lose.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. That's a 100%. That's how it divides up. Is that when you kill Butlers, you lose. If you leave Butlers alive, you win. There's no gray area. It's 100% both ways, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. Well, thank you very much, Hallow, for running. And we'll hope to see. I was in the Legion tunnel. I'm not gonna lie. I was in the Legion tunnel for a little while. I definitely was.
Why?
I was in the Legion tunnel for a little bit. When Micah died. When Micah died, I was like, this seems super duper coordinated, and it's just everything fell into place, and everything seemed very. I started to get into the tunnel, and granted, it probably should. I had no real justification for being in the tunnel, but I did because we made Micah the master. Micah died, and then the whole, I don't know, it started to add up that it felt like we were just misreading the game at that point, but it just, I don't know, it's because it just felt like we were too much. It was too convenient.
I never felt like we were misreading the game.
All right, well.
I mean, okay, Smallbox was the snake charmer, so I was right that she was sus in our conversation. Jason was evil, so I was right that Jason's like evil.
Yep.
Bruce is evil, so we're right about Bruce. The only thing that we misread was Mia, and that's because Mia like didn't know. So she they were reading socially good and had good information. So none of our reads were wrong.
Yeah, okay. Our reads, that's I think that was the part that was messing me up, is that it felt like the reads were all right. And the fact that the reads were all right felt like
you just have to go with Occam's razor, right?
I know.
Go with what makes the most sense first, and if that doesn't clear things up, like if a game continues after you've killed all your demon candidates, then you gotta re-examine.
Yeah.
Mario Bounty Hunter does not turn anybody because they are not actually the bounty hunter. Sean is evil because the bounty hunter is Rosanna, who is a real bounty hunter. The marionette is on the chambermaid.
Yeah. But yeah, so thank you again to Hallow. Thank you, Navean, for playing with me. I appreciate it. I think we did a good job. I think we did good.
Yeah, I think we did great.